let's see where my mind wants to go today, if anywhere. So let's start fucking going, I guess. Where am I? Just burnt out or whatever. But I'll go over simple facts of things or something. So last night, you know, I like had plans to see her, you know, my ex, whatever. But then, like, I just was so tired from the previous nights before. You know, Sunday night we went to bed late because we went and saw that new movie, Into the Spider-Verse, which was dope, right? It was real cool. Went to bed late, though. Monday night, went to bed late again, right? And then just last night I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Didn't meet up with her. We got in like some argument or tiff about something. And I went to bed at like 7:30. I got home, ate, took a shower, and went the fuck to bed. So I was like, I'm just done. And here I am. I woke up this morning, right? And I want to drink a lot of water. Whatever, I woke up this morning. So, yes, I have more energy. I feel much more rested than the previous nights before. But I am very still just mentally drained and exhausted. Jesus. Oh, God. Why does this keep happening? Whatever. I was just mentally drained and exhausted. Well, I still am. And I keep looking at all these existential crisis fucking videos and philosophies and yada, 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 and storytellings and whatever. Just go down the list of fucking things again. Things again. Things again. Things again. Just repeating. Repetition. Just the same old fucking shit. Right? And I still feel kind of the same about my situation, which is it really doesn't feel like I found something for myself that is sticking or resonating or whatever. Like all this shit that I keep hearing, you know, I'm like, oh, am I really just like unhappy with all these answers? Is that what it is? And I just really need to try to accept what the fuck reality is and stop tripping so goddamn much. I'm like, oh, is that my fucking issue? I don't know. I'm not sure, like, at this point. I'm like, okay, what is my problem? Because even in these existential videos, like, I look in the comment section, and I don't know, I see people leaving what they think and their responses and how they just, well, you know, I used to be in that, and now I'm just like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. And whatever I fucking read. And I'm just like, wow, why does that not sit well with me? Why do I look at those people like they just... I want to know why I'm here, right? And I feel like that's been a big old problem for the human race, is we want to know why we're here. I'm like, is that really what I want to know? Is that what I want to know? I want to know why I'm here and what's it for and if I need to kill myself or something. Or just, I don't know, be miserable. Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. People, well, it's a choice. You have to choose to not be miserable. I'm like, it's not a choice. Like, this is why I don't like this response, I guess, because it's so arrogant. It's so arrogant. Like, I don't want to forcefully make a choice to not be miserable or something. Like, that's delusion, right? And I don't want to delude myself. I don't want to bullshit because that's what I feel like a lot of people do. They're just like, fuck it, like, but not in a good way. And I want to try to explain that. They're just like, oh well, yeah, right. So. Also, what I read in that comment section, it's like, well, you just gotta let go of the things that you can't change, right? And then there's that fucking issue again I keep running into. I'm like, okay, is this something I can't actually change? Is this something I can't change? Like, is that really beyond what I can do? And then I don't believe it. And then that's the fucking thing. It's like there was some time probably way back in the fucking day way back when somebody was like, you can't stop a river from flowing, you can't do that. And now we got dams. You can't fly in the air. That's for the birds. Now we got planes, right? You can't regulate the climate. It is what it is. We got air conditioning. Like that's like, this is what I'm talking about. But like, I don't know. That's all technology, right? That's all technology. And we're constantly pushing the boundaries of technology. We're pushing the boundaries all the time, making up new things and pushing the limits that we thought we couldn't push. But what about on the mental side of shit? What about on the existential side of stuff? And that's where it gets all fucked up. That's where it gets all fucked up. Right? That's where all the madness happens. That's where you lose your fucking shit. That's where you really start to fucking lose your mind. Because you run into those blurry lines. And I can't stand that anymore. Well, you just got to accept that they're there. You got to accept. Acceptance. But again, acceptance, when it comes to all of this shit, like, that is not easy at all, because I don't know if that's something I have to accept. I don't know if this is the condition I have to accept of myself. I don't know if this is something unchangeable. Okay? Like, I really don't. And I'm like, okay, what am I talking about? Am I talking about anything specifically? Okay, I guess let me try to find a specific, but I don't know if that's the point. I think there's too many of these kinds of things in the realm of existentialism. Like, there's too many things. I guess my whole point is this something I should stop worrying about? Well, I'm always worrying about it. Well, what's the problem right now? Well, I guess, can I solve this problem that I'm having? Can I solve the problem? Well, no, you can't. It's always going to be there. Be friends with it. You're not going to get rid of it. How do you know? How do you know I'm not going to get rid of it? How do you know that's not possible? Well, look at the evidence. Human beings have been struggling with this problem for millennia, ever since we became self-aware. So, what's the fucking problem? How do I solve that problem? Well, dude, you can't. Like I just said, it's impossible. It's been here forever. You just got to accept that it's there inside of you. Why do I look like... Why does that sound like something like I'm surrendering? That's your problem. You're not surrendering. You're just accepting reality like it is. It is what it is. That's the true strength right there. Really. Well, I'm just so tired of all of this. Right? I'm so tired of all of it. But I keep fucking saying that, like, yeah, I don't feel like killing myself is going to do anything. Oh, God, I don't know. My fucking coworkers texted me. Apparently one of my other coworkers got hurt, and he just blew his fucking foot up on a floor. I need to call him. I know who it is. Apparently he's saying who it is, and I'm like, damn, he's at the hospital. I need to call him and check on him. Whatever, I'll get to that later. That's fucked up. Jesus. They talked about it in our fucking huddle this morning. Safety first. Whatever, digression. I don't know, he's fucking texting me right now while I'm recording. I'm just like, fucking hell. Like, is that fucked up? Cool. So we just lost another driver. Like usual. It's so fucked at work right now. Like, it's so fucked at work. I'm so sick of this as well. But then I think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, get another job. Right. What other job? What other job right now? And then that's the other problem. And then I guess I'm like, damn, I got nothing to give a fuck about. Like, super give a shit. And that's my problem. I don't have any passion. Like, I just don't, like, I don't wake up and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready to fucking something. Like, I just, like, what happened? I just don't care. I don't care that much about shit. Like, and that's the other thing. Like, I don't want to fall into this pit of apathy. Like, but I feel like that's what's also happening. Or I just, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be in a I don't care. I want to care about something. I don't care about trying to help people solve their fucking depression. I don't care about trying to fucking make a bunch of money. I don't care about trying to have some type of profession. Like, it's just, I don't care. And then the thing I'm talking about is what I feel like I care about right now. I'm trying to find something to care about. I care about trying to find something to care about. I give a shit about trying to give a shit. And I'm so tired of those things too. I'm so tired of these stupid little paradoxes. I'm so tired of that fucking stuff. I'm tired of being tired. Blah, 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 man. I can eat the most healthy goddamn food. I can sleep as much as I need to, right? And really, really take care of myself. But what is that gonna do? Right? I could be fucking ripped. I could be in great shape if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to do anything except try to figure out what the fuck I really want to do. I really want to try to figure out what I really want to do. Just an endless fucking cycle of stupid ass thinking about all this stupid shit. Just exhausting. It's like, well, why did you start making a video? Like, kind of take a break. Listen, I'm not diving into the extreme amount of fucking yelling and I don't have energy for it, and I don't even want to make energy for it. Yes, I'm fucking frustrated. Yeah, I fucking hate that I just keep talking sometimes, and I'm sick of hearing myself, and I'm sick of fucking thinking about all this shit, and sick of not knowing what to do, and sick of. No, man, sometimes when I really start thinking about, like, fuck, is there really, like, nothing, like, to give a fuck about, really, for myself? Is there nothing to really give a shit about? Fuck me. Like, what do I do? What do I do? And it's such a sickening condition. Like, it's so fucking annoying. How did I get so sick of being who I am, or what I am, or whatever, right? And then you hear all these philosophies, all these books that talk about all of it, and people still seem fucking miserable. I still seem miserable. I still feel, I guess, miserable or something. Why the fuck am I so miserable? Why do I wake up and I'm like, oh man, fuck life, fuck this shit, whatever. Low energy, don't want to joke around, don't really want to cope anymore. I don't want to cope with fucking humor. I don't want to cope with drinking and fucking and trying to get women and stuff. It's just so empty. So empty, man, like so empty. I love sex. I love drinking. I love eating food. I would even love to travel and see the world and see a bunch of things, right? And I know that, like, I say they're all distractions, but, you know, they're still incredibly enjoyable. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we went to this Japanese garden, you know, on Monday, and it was wonderful. And we were walking around with this mixture of orange juice and Coke with some Jack Daniel's single barrel, and it was a great time. You know, but even in those moments, right, there's still this, like, fuck, dude, that feeling that's just over you. Like, there's always this fucking thing that's over you. And then what do people like to say, right? Like, oh, well, I became friends with the existential dude that's constantly trying to bog me down. Or I accept that he's there. Well, he's not going anywhere, so just accept that he's always going to be on you. I'm like, I don't believe it. And then maybe that's just my fucking something talking. Maybe that's just my fight inside of me that's actually not good for me. Maybe that's what it actually is. You know? Maybe that's what the fuck my problem is. I got this fight inside of me that's futile. I'm fighting when I don't need to fight. And you know what's crazy? So that Spider-Verse movie, Across the Spider-Verse, this is such a fun point, actually. It's so fun. In the movie, spoilers if you haven't seen it, who gives a fuck? I don't care. In the movie, like I have a wide audience of people that, I want to see it. In the movie, he finds out that his dad's gonna die, right? And that's just part of his arc. That's part of his story. And, you know, the whole fucking thing about Spider-Man, all of these Spider people accepted and were surrounding Miles Morales. They're all surrounding him. And, like, that's just the way it is, man. If you try to fight the character arc, if you try to fucking break out of that, you're going to destroy the entire fucking multiverse. You will create anomalies. It's not going to be good. So accept your fate. And he said, fuck that, right? And I'm not Spider-Man, whatever. It's just the whole thing is, though, he said, fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't going to take it up the ass. Even though this might fucking kill me or destroy me, I ain't taking it. I ain't taking it up the ass. Because taking it up the ass is worse than my doom. Submitting to the condition that I'm in is worse than me coming to self-annihilation trying to fight it. I'm Spider-Man. I'm just kidding, whatever. It's just, and maybe that's just this stupid little complex that I'm having. Because again, but this is the hard part. This is the hard part. I don't know if my fight, whatever I'm doing, I don't know if this is something I need to give up on. I need to stop wasting my energy on that shit and just focus on the small things. I got the small things. I love my small things. But they're not small things, they're big. And you're just letting this thing get in your way from really realizing what life is all about. Those small things aren't small things, they're everything that is your life. I'm like, well, I don't know that. I don't know that. And there's some part of me that can't rest until I know the fucking answer. And I don't know, not necessarily to why I'm here, okay? Not trying to know that particular answer, like, no, not this. Well, okay, I guess I have to wrap back around and check with myself. What the fuck am I fighting for? Am I fighting to know why I'm here? Is that what it is? And then, you know what happens right now? I'm like, fuck me, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I have the fight inside of me. I don't want to accept my fate. What is my fate? What is my fate? I'm a human being? Whatever, man. I am a human being. Okay? Like, I kind of accept this, but there's something I don't accept inside of my human condition. Okay, what do I not accept? What am I having a hard time with? You know, and it's so jumbled and messy, and my brain is so fucking goddamn it. You know, so what am I not okay with? And all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, it's not about like, oh, why I'm here or something. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I'm here. I like, in trying to solve the origin of the universe, like, I don't know, we're so limited as a species, and by the time we get there, I think I'm going to be dead. right? If we eventually invent the technology to, I don't know, I'm not cut out for science, and also I don't feel like science is like it could solve the problem. Oh, we figured out the origin of the universe. It came from this. But you know what the thing is? Oh, right. This is why I said science is not going to solve that problem, because science can find the origin of the universe. It can find an explanation to how this came to be. But what's the meaning behind it? I guess it really doesn't solve the problem of meaning. I'm really so stuck on that. I'm tired of talking about it. I'll tell you, I'm fucking so tired of talking about it. I'm so tired of thinking about it. What's the fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so sick of it. It's so boring. So boring, but it haunts me. Haunts me every day, every single day I wake up. Every fucking minute and hour currently. It's just haunting me. Haunting the fucking shit out of me. Just gripping to me like a fucking cancer. And I can't get rid of it. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? I gotta find meaning. And I was even talking about that. I'm like, what are the characteristics that would make something meaningful? And that's so fucked up that I can't even answer that question. And I'm like, well, this doesn't mean anything. I'm like, what would mean something? And I was talking to this fucking guy that walks around with me on one of my stops. And I was like, a sandwich has more purpose than I do. The sandwich is nutrients. The sandwich is to make you feel not fucking hungry. But I'm like, what the fuck am I here for? What's the purpose of me? And I have all these fucking things on my body that have a purpose. My hands for grabbing things. My eyelashes for keeping dirt out of my fucking eyes. My eyes for the sake of seeing. That's their purpose, right? But this collective gelatinous fucking jelly that is me, what's the purpose of that thing? What's the purpose of this whole collectedness that I call myself? Everything has a function, but I don't. Sure, I got this job, but it ain't it. I got this job, but it's not the thing that I'm here for. But then that's the question. Why do I gotta give a shit about why I'm here? Why do I gotta give a shit about the purpose? And then this is where people, you gotta choose, right? You gotta choose whether or not to be miserable with this realization. I didn't realize anything. You came to that conclusion. People come to their own conclusions all the fucking time. Meaning. The problem of meaning. Doing something meaningful and purposeful in this life. You know, I get up and I'm like, that is meaningful what I'm doing. I get up and I'm like, yes, I give a fuck about that. And I actually do, and I don't have that cloud on me. I don't want the cloud on me, Matthew. I have my own cloud, because some people do find their purpose or whatever the fucking bullshit. Regardless if I think it's horseshit. And yeah, like I said, people find the fucking goddamn religion or whatever, and just fuck them. It doesn't work for me. And I do hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them. I hate religious people. I think they're stupid, and I think they're weak. Because you don't want to feel what I'm feeling right now. Mr. Existential fucking Crisis dude. People don't want to go through what the fuck I'm going through. So they'll pick a something. And I feel like that is just the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is just bullshit yourself because it's too goddamn uncomfortable to think about what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not special, and I don't want to act like I'm on some fuck. I don't, like, it's just not that. Like I'm better than these religious people. Fuck them. Just fuck them. Well, I'm doing what you're too afraid to do. Whatever. What the fuck ever. It's not about how brave I am or courageous I am to go into the fire when other people decide not to. That's such an ego trip. I'm not an ego trip. There's something inside of me that's like, fuck bullshitting. Like, fuck doing that. That is so useless to me. I don't have meaning. I would like to wake up and have a give a fuck. Okay? Without it being actual nonsense. To me. And to the collective. Like this, I just want truth. I want a truthful stance that's not absolute horseshit. And I want to be okay with that fucking answer. I just haven't found it yet. I don't know what that is. But I really want to get into that. What is the characteristics of the thing that's meaningful? What would give something purpose? I'm not a goddamn sandwich. I'm a human being. Like I said, the sandwich has more of a purpose than I do. It has a function more than I do. And I can do things. I'm functional. Right? Like I said, I'm doing this job. That is the hardest thing right there. I would like to define the characteristics of meaning. But that's the hard part. I'm like, it's not there. It's simply not there. There is nothing that has the characteristics of meaning. There is nothing, in my opinion, my definition, whatever I think meaning is, nothing in objective, tangible reality seems to have the characteristics of meaning by my own definition. And I don't know if, you just got to change your definition of meaning. That's your problem. No, I don't. I do not have the wrong definition of meaningful. I know I don't. Because this has been something, again, inside of the humans and the peoples forever and evers that has been plaguing humanity. It's been there for fucking ever. And that's the crazy thing. Objectively, I want to know why the fuck I'm here. I want to know why the fuck I'm here. I'm not getting that answer, right? And I might not get that fucking answer. Now I don't know how to get it. How do I answer that question? How do I find the thing that has these characteristics of meaning? Is that really possible? Is that possible in my life? Is that possible in my lifetime? But that's the thing. It's like, how do you solve that? How do you solve that? Do I talk to God? Do I talk to the fucking to the origin of the universe? Like, what do I talk to know the answer behind it all? I don't know. I just want to know the answer behind it all. And I don't want to do goddamn drugs either to fucking become enlightened or some horse shit. You know, I'm not even saying that I want to become enlightened. But I guess that's the definition, isn't it? To really, really just know and transcend this whatever the fuck bullshit. This misery that I'm in. I don't know. Today, I don't know if I can get it. I ask myself more questions, and then you want to be like, well, that's good enough, man. All right, just chill the fuck out again. But I don't feel like I've done enough work. The work I did today was not productive. Whatever, this video that I'm making, right? Because this feels like work to me. I'm really digging in my mind, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on there. And understand these questions that I have and why I'm asking them. Characteristics of meaning. I want to write that down because that is so, like, can I define it? Like, okay, to make something meaningful, this thing is meaningful because this. Let's start there, ask that question. This is meaningful because why? Is a sandwich meaningful? And then here's the whole thing. It's like between purpose and meaning. The sandwich has a function. The sandwich is there for a reason. It's to feed. Right? And if you want to boil it down to the basics, that's what the fuck it's there for. But okay, I boil down a human being. But all I do is boil it down to the biological function, which is to reproduce. And for some reason, I don't think that's all it's for. I don't think my whole entire goddamn existence is for the sake of making babies. Like, I really don't feel like that's it. You're just here to fuck, man. You're just here to make babies and have a family. I'm like, why does my brain say no? Why does something inside of me say, nah, it's not that goddamn simple? Well, yes, it is. Why do you want it to be more complicated than it actually is? You are here simply to reproduce and enjoy the fucking goddamn things that bring you pleasure. That's all. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it, huh? Well, why do I think there is something else to it? I said it already. There's an explanation. There is an explanation. But then, the thing that trips me out about that, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is the explanation? I feel like even if I found the explanation, I wouldn't be happy with the answer. I'm like, yo, fuck being a human for real. Miserable. You're just doomed. You're just doomed to be fucked. Because I feel like if I really actually found the answer, I'd be like, fucking suck my dick. Because think about it. Religion, I'm like, okay, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fuck that answer. But who's to say that the answer I actually would get would be like, oh my God, that's it. Yes, that's what the fuck I'm here for. Who says at that point, if I actually found out, I wouldn't fight against that answer? That's why I feel like I'm fucked. I really feel like I'm fucked because I fought against the answer of religion. But who says I'm not going to rebel against the fucking actual answer. Even though, again, I might not find it in my lifetime, even though I want it so goddamn bad, who says that if I actually found out the meaning behind all of this, I would be happy? Oh my God, that's why I'm here. I think about it, honestly, it's like if I really found out, like because the idea of God, I reject it. Oh, you made us in your image and you made, like, fucking suck my dick. How about that? How about suck my fucking dick? So if I really figured out the fucking cosmic fucking answer to the meaning behind all this horse shit, I'd be like, nah, my nigga, I still gotta punch the fucking bullshit. I still gotta fight like a motherfucker. Nah, fuck that answer. How about fuck that shit right in the ass? Because I'm fighting so hard to find them, but maybe I won't even be happy with it. But the problem is I don't know if I'll be happy with it or not. But then I have to ask myself, what answer would I be happy with? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, what answer would what fucking answer would I be happy? Like, oh, that's the meaning to life. Because so far, every single answer I seem to be finding, which is there is no meaning, there's a God, there's a this, there's a that, you actually got to think this way, this is the perspective, Buddhism, go down the list of whatever the fuck, all of that stuff I seem to reject. I reject all of it because none of it's the truth, in my opinion. None of it's the truth. But who says I'll be happy with the actual answer? Well, the problem is I don't know the actual answer, and I want to know so I can figure out if I'm fucking still miserable. I want to figure out if I'm still, and I'm like, how do I find out that answer? Will I actually ever know? Will I actually ever know that answer? Should I stop giving a fuck about whether or not I'll know the answer to why I'm here or what's the meaning behind all of this? Should I stop giving a fucking shit? Maybe I really should stop giving a fuck. How do I stop giving a fuck, though? How do I stop giving a fuck about wanting to know why the fuck I'm here or what's the meaning behind it? Or how do I stop? Well, you don't know if you'll find it. Well, okay, and this is what I mean. Okay, I don't know if I'll find it. Does that mean I should stop fighting to find it? Well, you don't know why you're here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm here either, but, like, you know, stop fucking tripping about it so goddamn much. Yeah, it's okay to get up and still try to understand what the fuck is going on, but don't fucking lose your mind over it. Whatever people want to say. Well, guess what? I am losing my mind still. I still am losing my fucking mind. That's what the fuck trips me out so fucking badly. I still am losing my fucking mind. Oh boy, whatever. I don't know, now I just want to re-listen to this video and be like, okay, is that, okay, yeah, right, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, right. That sucks dicks. Fuck me, dude. That is the fucked up part. I want to know why I'm here. I want to know why I'm here. Hell yeah, this shit's like fucking with my mind like crazy, but I'm like, oh, I found out why I'm here. don't like it. I don't like it. Damn it, dude. Oh, God. That is tripping me out. Like, actually, I'm actually tripping out about that. Because I just realized that. I want to know why I'm here. I want to know why I'm here. I want to know why I'm here. What's the meaning? What's the meaning? Well, this is the meaning, Matthew. Well, fuck that. Like, and then now what? That's what I'm here for? Like, that's what I feel like would happen. And I'd still be just miserable. Oh, God. Okay, I think that's just what the fuck is going on. Like, that's what the fuck is going on, man. Like, that is just... Like, yeah. Like, there's... I don't really feel the way to determine whether or not... I don't feel like I found a way to really determine why I'm here, right? And I don't know if I will be able to determine why I'm here. But even if I was able to, how the fuck would I actually feel in that moment? You don't know. You don't know how you'll feel in the face of truth. But you still want it, right? And I still want to pursue that. Why do I want it so badly, though? Why do I want to know what the fuck the point is? Well, why do I give a fuck what the point is? There's also that question I want to pose to myself. Why do I give a fuck what the point is? It's all meaningless. It's meaningless. I don't know. What's the point of it? I don't know. Like, why do I have to be this? Well, what's the point? Well, what's the meaning? Well, why do I have to give a fuck about that? Jesus Christ. Why? Like, that's why I said, like, this fucking thing to make me be like, why here? Why this? Why that? Why? Is the worst shit that could have happened to me. Or it's the worst thing that could happen. It's just so fucking the worst. It just feels so shitty. Well, except why you ask why. Accept that that's part of who you are and just shut the fuck up. Well, I guess I'll shut the fuck up then for right now because I'm at my stop and it's time to start the day. God, take a deep breath, take a second, just take a fucking second, man. Oh, God, I don't want to just stop the fucking video because I'm just like, dude, fuck! Oh! Oh, God! Okay, good. That feels a little better. Oh! 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 Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh, you just gotta scream sometimes, man. You just gotta scream. Just scream at your fucking whatever the fucking shit is. Woo! Oh! Ah! All right. Let's start again. Let's do it. All right. Oh my God. Ay, 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 ay. Until. Goodbye.